ready for y'all next comedian? Y'all put your hands together right now and give a warm welcome for Mr. Al Williams.
Keep it going for Mimi. Keep it going for your motherfucking DJ. You guys like that, right? Excuse me? No, I heard it come out of your mouth. You can't say you didn't say it. I watched the words come out of your mouth. Listen, this is nice. Look at all, we're all out here. We're doing it. We're out here. Give it up for yourselves. We're just coming out. Right? Y'all been inside. Come on. We're out here doing our thing. My name's Al Williams. Unless you want to buy me a drink, when you find gentlemen, my name is Steven. You can find me on OnlyFans. If you'd like to tip me, I go by Steven the Great. I also am your DJ. I'm happy to be out. Are you guys happy to be? I'm happy. I'm not from DC. You probably could tell by the way I talk. I sound like a white woman who enjoys soccer practice. The thing, I'm not from DC, but I enjoy DC people. You know why? Because you guys don't give a fuck about anything. You guys don't give a fuck about how you pronounce words. You're like, oh, where are you from? Maryland. What? Huh? Maryland. There's no you in Maryland. Yeah, I'm from Maryland. From Maryland, Mo. My name's Al. Thank you. All right, Mo. That joint be cranking, Mo. I'm sorry, who? My car is cranking. No, that's a song. What? How come y'all don't tell people about fucking go-go when people come here? You can't just be I'm from the Midwest. I never heard of a go-go. You know what I think of go-go? I'm thinking of a lady in Las Vegas dancing seductively in a cage. They took me to a go-go. There was none of that. There was no cages that I wanted to see. There was ladies, but they were not dancing in those fucking cages. I've never seen a fight at a live band. I never see people fight when a solo going. I was like, what the fuck? They're dun, 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 dun. I was like, what? Are we dancing? Who's doing the chicken cluck out here? I'm happy to be out. I'm happy to have the mask off, right? Not because I'm an anti-masker. It's just, have y'all realized that when you brush your teeth and then you put a mask on, your breath smells horrible? I brush my teeth, I put a mask on, and then all of a sudden I have a dead tooth. Like, where the fuck did the dead tooth come from? Oh, you guys have perfect breath? Fuck you guys. I know you fucking guys are, oh no, my breath is delicious like my name. I get it. I'm into, I'm a social person. I'm not used to being I've been quarantined with my wife. Anybody been quarantined with somebody for too long? Yes, right? It's horrible. If you haven't fucking thought about how you're gonna kill somebody, you haven't been quarantined correctly. I'm ready to divorce this bitch over which way the toilet paper goes. It's under, motherfucker! Wait, is it over or under? What's the real way? Under. Which way? It's over? Which way? It's under. So you guys are friends and you disagree. See, I don't know which way. Baby wipes, that's the real answer. Who here is using baby wipes? Oh, the rest of you got dirty booties. Dirty booties. Shout out to the Dirty Booties. That's my rap name. SoundCloud. Hit me up. No, before I'm like I said, I'm from the Midwest. I'm from Ohio. You know, so yeah, that's why I talk like this. That's why I make direct eye contact. You know, because I'm from Ohio. We do weird shit like say, "Oh, hi, how are you doing? My name's Al. Want to have a drink?" But I came out of DC. I learned you can't do that shit. What's the number one rule? Never make direct eye contact. Act like you're fucking on coke and just keep your eyes darting everywhere. But I made that mistake one time. I'm out there hanging out, and you know that guy, he's not homeless, but he doesn't have a home. You know what I'm talking about? Like, he has better shoes than you, but he doesn't have a shirt on. And he's just hanging out outside of 7-Eleven, just fucking hanging out, waiting to catch eyes. Hey, young brother. And he knows how to get him because he saw me and he knew I was feeling conceited that day. You know what I mean? That day where the clothes are fitting good, your hair's doing that shit it always doesn't do. You know what I mean? Like, you're feeling good. He said, young brother, you look so good. I said, damn, how good do I look then? He said, you look so good you could be in a Tyler Perry movie, my brother. I said, I don't know what that actually means. Because I don't know, if you've seen Tyler Perry movies, people for some reason just have their shirts off while they're mopping. You're like, why is this an important part of the scene? He's like, oh, it's good for the plot. And meanwhile, you never see that fucker again. Meanwhile, I have an agent. His name is Jerome. You can catch him outside of the 7-Eleven. I'm, you know, I joke about how I talk, and listen, I went to good schools. That's why I talk white. Let's just get it. Let's get it. I went to good schools. I'm sorry for you guys who didn't. It was. I learned a lot, and I was groomed to marry a white woman. But guess what? I was groomed. I know it all. I've seen all the Friends. I've seen all the episodes of Friends. I've seen it all. I was groomed. They started from the beginning. I went to all white Catholic schools my whole life. Yeah, I know. I said, woo, too. I saw a black woman. I said, what are you? I also live in Ethiopia. I'm from Silver Spring, you know? So it's like, hey, everybody like, brah, yeah. There be a lot of Ethiopians out there. But you don't say that. You say Eritreans, and they like, I'm Eritrean. I'm like, that's the same thing. No, it's not. Brah. Okay. Well, the first time I saw Ethiopia, I called a friend back home. I said, there's black women with straight hair, small ankles, and fat asses. I don't know what they are. They got green eyes and no credit. Who are they? But like I said, I'm from Ohio. So I didn't know how to do it. And so I was groomed for white women. Like to the point where when I married a black woman, people were confused. Like, do you know she's black? I was like, yeah, I think so. But I'm still trying to get black. You know what I am? You know when you first get sushi for that first time? You don't get fucking the eel. You start with something safe. Like what? The California roll. Exactly. I'm the California roll of black men. You fuck with me, but in the next summer you'll have a guy with a dashiki and a mixtape. You're going back home saying, Mom, is it dashiki? And where the fucking greens at, Mom? I'm into black women, mainly just for the wedding. Have you ever been to a black wedding? It's amazing. I never knew. I never knew because I was raised white. I was raised Caucasian. I didn't know. The wedding actual ceremony took 12 minutes, right? The line dancing took 2 hours. I was like, where the fuck? There's so many line dances at. Who the fuck? And some of these aunties always grab, come on, baby, come on, just put your foot out. I'm like, what? Is this the same cha-cha slide? No, this is the biker shuffle. It's like, what? Do you ride bikes? You're in a wheelchair. Like, what are you doing? Men to black women. My black woman, she's also from D.C., which is an extra blackness, you know what I mean? Like, she just smells like cocoa butter in a government job at all times. Like, what? You know? The thing is, too, I didn't know y'all eat crab out here for any occasion. Like, what? Like, I've only seen a crab twice in my life before I moved out here. And I came out here, they're like, we're having crab on your birthday, Jesus' birthday. We're having crab on Easter Sunday. We're going to have crab on the cake. It's so-and-so's birthday, so we're going to get some crab, a bushel of crabs. And everybody knows somebody from Eastern Shore or somewhere. You can't say, oh, I brought some crabs. Who'd you get it from? Is there a number one or number two? Who sauced it? Who fucking, I'm like, I don't fucking know. I didn't fucking give this guy a hand job. I just fucking got the crabs. Well, I didn't know the whole deal about the crabs. Have you ever brought some fucked up crabs somewhere to anywhere in the DMV? People act like you spit in their face. I'm like, oh, here are the crabs. Oh, so you just gonna do me like this, huh? You're gonna bring me these fucking little mice, huh? I don't like the crabs that stay looking at you. I can't eat the crabs because it's too much fucking work. You gotta break the crab, you gotta tear its guts out, you gotta dismember its organs, and then you eat the wrong part, be like, oh, that's the fucking brains, don't eat that. What? I just ate the brains. Why is there no charts to the fucking crab? And then people don't tell you the crab fights back, even when it's dead. It'll poke you up. Okay, I'm going too far in the crab. I just had crab, and people just don't stop. Before I moved here, I was living in New York. Anybody been in New York lately? Yeah? Is it not one of the most beautiful, most disgusting cities you've ever seen in your life? It's disgusting. I lived there. It's the only place where you can see beautiful monuments like Statue of Liberty. You can see Central Park, and somehow it all still smells like fresh pee. Like, you go there, who is constantly pissing in New York City? And why does nobody care? I was living there so long that I could tell the culture just by the pee. I'd be like, yep, there's 2 Italians, 1 Puerto Rican right here. Yep. One of them had a gallbladder. All right. How's everybody? Are you guys okay? No, you're not okay. So some of you guys okay. All right. I'm into women, despite this haircut, you know. No, a guy, I was serving tables, a guy was like, you know what, you look like a gayer Miguel. I was like, wow, all right. I thought wait, what? I mean, is that a times 2? It was good. I used to do shows down. There's a gay club down the street. Oh, I don't know. Now you know the fucking gay club. There's a gay club down the street. I used to do shows. Listen, I'm not homophobic. I know who I am. So it's like I do shows. But those are the greatest shows ever. Because if you ever have done a show for an entire gay crowd and drag queens, they fucking lift you up no matter what. Anything you say, they're like, yes, honey! And then you fucking just, if you even don't do well, they're still gonna be dancing afterwards. You're just, and food. People, are you hungry, baby? I said, I am hungry. And I would like to dance. I said, come on, and take off your pants. I said, what?